everybody, and welcome. My name is Melissa. Sorry about my voice. I am just waking up. But today's frugal tip is make your own coffee. I know people tell you all the time, oh, well, you could buy a house from making coffee at home. No, you can't. Even if you're like me and have like a $10 coffee order, that's still only $3,650. That's not buying anybody a house nowadays. But I I recently discovered, maybe a year ago, mocha pots. I actually got this for $1 at a liquidation place. I don't know, I got like five or six of them for $1 each. I get a lot of things for $1. Anyways, I went ahead and got it, and then I tried it. It's better than drip coffee. It's better than my espresso maker. It's better than any of them. I absolutely love it. So I load it up. I wash it every morning slash afternoon, and then load it up so it can do its thing. And it's a simple morning start. Sorry, pouring my cereal. So every morning I have the same breakfast that keeps my life incredibly simple. And the one morning I haven't had this breakfast since May 7th has been an absolutely terrible, very no good day or whatever. So everything is 100% measured out on that. Then I personally, everybody's going to find a different way that they prefer their coffee. Mine is that I prefer it with, that'll produce 10 ounces of coffee. It's more of an espresso style. I like almond milk. I use the unsweetened vanilla. It adds just a little bit of flavor, but not too much. I do prefer my almond milk warm. So it'll go for a minute in the microwave. I have my cup because, of course, I have to be incredibly rigid in this and I always use this bowl for my cereal. I always use this cup for my coffee. I'm actually really distressed because it started out, I got 3 of these exact same 20-ounce cups at Target years ago, like 2015, 2016 maybe, for $5. And they have the little lids and everything too. I just don't use the lid at home. But, super cute and easy. One of them I forgot in Florida when I moved. So then I was down to 2. And then one of them broke. And my parents can't find, I thought I'd left it at their house, but they can't find it. So now I'm super anxious. But anyways, I have my cup. I will be looking for a new ceramic cup eventually. Well, new to me. I'll look at like Goodwill and the thrift stores where you can get them for like $1 for stevia. So I figured out one day the cost of my coffee. I prefer Seattle's Best dark roast. What is it? The 6th Avenue Bistro. It's advertised as having a chocolatey flavor or something like that. But it's really more of a texture thing for me. I definitely prefer a dark roast. But you can figure out what you like. And even if you go super fancy and, get the... Sorry, you're just seeing my arm, which probably sucks. I used to even grind my own beans. So I think I got this at Target for, I think it was like $15. And you can get a mocha pot that you use on your stove at Walmart for $15. And though I prefer not to shop Walmart, I'm sure you can find them elsewhere, Amazon and such. But the thing is making your own coffee at home isn't that hard. You can get, for $7, you can get a, I forgot to put last night's tea in the sink when I did dishes. For $7, $8, you can get this little wand thing that froths your milk. Since I didn't use it, I gave it to my brother. You can, I think that the espresso maker I used to have and use is around $45 at Target. So again, super affordable. Now, normally during this time, I wouldn't be making a video. I come out, I turn on my coffee, I get my cereal made, put my milk in the, almond milk in the microwave, go make my bed, start to get ready for the day, do all of that stuff. But because today's tip for being frugal is make your own coffee, I decided to make coffee with you today. So you can see it's a lot of inactive time, but I'm not going to take you with me to make my bed and such because, well, it just would make for a really messy, weird video. But you know what I can do? I can put dishes away, though that'll probably be really loud and obnoxious. But okay, yeah, that's really loud. But I do find that making my own coffee actually makes me happy. I prefer it this way. I prefer the mocha pot. I am sorry. I swear I don't yawn all day, just I do a lot of morning and night videos, I guess. So the house will smell like coffee, and that's just like the greatest smell in the world in the morning to me. My grandpa used to make fresh ground coffee, and so I'd wake up to that smell. It was part of my waking up. I'd frequently, I don't know. And so I've always loved that smell. I like this pot because I can see when it's done, but you can also typically hear it. So you can hear that it's just finishing there. Kind of like popcorn in the microwave. So then once it's done, I'll put the coffee in the cup. And then I actually only drink a cup of coffee a day anymore. I just found out I don't need all the excess caffeine. So this works for me. It is fairly full. Here, let me see if I can. Can you see that lid there? And see how you can see it coming up ever so slightly through the thing? I don't know. That could be a really bad angle and I could have just screwed up this video royally, but it's this, you got the water thing there, you've got the top part obviously, and then inside you have this little basket and lid thing that all have like little holes in it, and the basket has like a tube that goes down in to the water, and it functions off of like a steam kind of a process. But it's really good. I think that if I'm not mistaken, I read that this is how it is frequently done in the Caribbean and in lots of Latin America. Some people say you should never wash your, I think it's a mocha pot, but it could be a mochi pot. But to me, that's just gross. So I wash mine every day. Now for, I think it's a quarter or so a cup, I have my coffee. It is the way I like it. It is, honestly, it's just as good. In fact, I honestly prefer it to Starbucks. I like mine with stevia. I mean, you can get all of the different sweeteners on the market. You can get syrups on the market as well. If you like the syrup, I have found that I prefer not to have the syrup, but even if you add the syrup, that's a lot more affordable to do it at home. And then you also know exactly what's going into your cup of coffee, because even though Starbucks has almond milk, it's frequent. I'm sure it's sweetened, and frequently when you go to other cafes that have almond milk, it's sweetened, and that's like 80 calories for 8 ounces versus 30. So instead of having 15 calories in there, I'd have 40. So figure out how you like your coffee. Take the time. Uh, some people like drip. Some people prefer espresso. I used to think that I preferred espresso. I prefer it this way, which some people call it an espresso pot. So I guess if I'm having 10 ounces of espresso, that's a different story. But it's, figure out the coffee you like. Experiment. If you like espresso, you probably prefer a dark roast. If you like drip, you might prefer a medium roast. Look at the coffee that you're getting at Starbucks, and you'll find it's either a medium roast or a dark roast or a blonde roast or a light roast. Figure that out. Figure out what you get. Even if you buy this coffee from Starbucks, it can save you money. And that, like the ground coffee, not going to Starbucks and getting a cup of coffee, to make it at home. And it really doesn't take much time at all. In the entire time, I it's now the runtime right now is like 11:27 on this video. So I have made my coffee, I have made a video, I have done all of that. But normally I would, like I said, normally it's not active time. You saw how much active time I took. It's, hitting a button in the morning, and washing it takes less than a minute. Washing it and getting it set takes less than a minute. So it really doesn't take time to do it. You can get, if you have an early morning, a lot of, a lot of coffee makers you can program to start immediately. But if I have a lot to do that morning, I will wake up, and before I even use the bathroom, I'll come out and hit that button. Then I'll go use the bathroom, wash my hands, and start doing the other stuff, then do the milk. So it's not a lot of active time cooking your coffee. It doesn't take a lot of time. The I would say I spend about 90 seconds a day on the entire coffee process and routine of active time. So today's frugal tip: make sure you are finding the way you like to make your coffee at home and doing it. And thank you so much. Remember, this year my goal is 365 tips for frugal living. So check back if you want more tips. Hit like and subscribe. I know this tip's probably been way overdone, but you know, $10 a day is $10 a day. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.